Howdy, folks. Craig Lavati here with the Houston Museum of Natural Science. This is, of course, the Beyond Bones Zoomcast. And, well, it's a sad day, folks. The Astros lost the World Series last night.
Yeah,
so that is still going to be there forever. That's not going to move. I'm not changing that. Spring training starts in February, so this is just a speed bump in the road of life. It's fine. And we're good. And I am joined by my co-host, as always, Kat Havens.
Hey there.
I missed you this past weekend because I was in Los Angeles, roaming around in really famous people's cemeteries, and I kept on thinking about you and how many of these things you would enjoy.
I was jealous. I was sort of following you, stalking you on Facebook once I saw you with some gravestones, and I was like,
I love it. It was a lot of fun. And I met a lot of, because it was over Halloween weekend, obviously.
That's so cool.
So there was a lot of other weirdos that were doing the same thing I was doing. And it was also really sweet too, because on Sunday it was Halloween, obviously, and there was a lot of families that come out to cemeteries and spend time with their relatives. And that was really cool to see. Smelled really good too, because people were either cooking at the cemetery or they were burning incense.
Burning copal. Yeah.
So everything smelled beautiful. And it was like, a nice overcast, smoggy day in Los Angeles.
That's lovely.
And it was nice. It was hanging out in cemeteries, got my steps in.
It's the beginning of Dia de los Muertos. So they would be.
There was a lot of that going on too. Hollywood Forever Cemetery had a big old party on Saturday night. It was sold out, but I came the next day and visited Judy Garland and Chris Cornell and Burt Reynolds and Jane Mansfield. And
we have a live visitor too today.
Yeah, we do. You're just really getting on to it. Kat has a meeting she has to run to after this.
It was a great tie-in. Yes, Jackie's alive and we still find her interesting.
Yes. Today's guest is Jackie DeStefano, and she is the membership manager for HMNS. Jackie, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm still, like you, I'm pretty sad about the loss last night. But, if we had to lose to somebody, I'm happy that it was the Braves and not like the Yankees or the Red Sox. The Dodgers. Yeah. I'm not too
YouTube's
mad
going to flag this now for Dodger slander, so we're not going to get.
Is that a thing?
They're going to kick it. I don't know. I
okay.
So.
I thought maybe I don't know because you know how I feel about sports, so I'll be the balance here.
I assumed it was going to be some sort of thing, and we're not. Now this is going to be like stripped from YouTube because we're talking bad about the Dodgers. So I got Jackie on the show today, obviously because Jackie's awesome, but also. We're in November, December times, and right now memberships are 15% off, and they work really well as gifts. Gifts, GIFTS, not gifts, not moving pictures. Jackie, right now is the best time ever to be a member at HMNS or to give a membership, right?
Yeah, that's true. We actually only do gift membership sales twice a year. So we do a gift membership sale for Mother's Day. And then we have our annual huge holiday gift promo sale. And this year, all levels of membership are 15% off. And I do my shopping early. So I've already got my 7-year-old nephew, I've already got his gift membership for him, but right now is the perfect time. Yeah, he loves coming, but now is the perfect time to start purchasing those gift memberships and getting them ready to give as gifts for the holidays.
So it's already on, right? We're already into it. How long is it going? Sorry, Craig.
So the gift membership sale will run through December 25th at midnight. So you have to get you cannot be late on this, right? All procrastinators, don't wait too long because at midnight, it's going back to the regular price.
So Santa goes back to bed and so do we.
Yes, over. Absolutely.
Same night.
I'm on his time scale. Yeah.
So I was going to say too, it's such a good time right now to be a member. It's always a good time to be a member at the museum, True. But we have such a big action-packed 2022 coming up for y'all. There's so many cool things happening. And another thing about membership, and I think that Kat would agree with me on this. I think more people now are giving experiences for the holidays. And as for gifts, any gift giving situation, giving an experience to somebody is a lot cooler than just something, that they're going to put in a drawer and forget about. A membership is something you can experience. It's experiential. Is that a word?
Yes, experiential, and experiences change lives. You're now speaking my language that I'm really passionate about, just for kids, but also for people in general. Experiences can change lives, and you never know what life you're going to change with one. And giving a membership gives the opportunity for lots of different possible experiences here at the museum, some that are special and exclusive, right?
So, I was going to say, speaking of experiences, Jackie here, she sent me a little bio. I made her write a bio for herself.
You did. I was like, oh my God, this is so cringy.
No, it's fine. And you've been coming to the museum just like me since you were a kid.
Yeah, I actually grew up in Austin ISD, so our school came just like they come now. In fourth grade. So I came as a fourth grader, and I remember just being blown away. That was back when the dinosaurs were right there at the front. And oh man, I remember just being completely wowed, and it really like sparked a lifelong passion for the museum.
Do you remember Carolyn Sumners, Dr. Sumners? Did you have her? No.
I don't. No, okay. I remember getting in trouble because I like ran off and my mom was chaperoning. And
Jackie.
I know.
I got in trouble when I was really little at the museum. Any door that I saw, I wanted to go through.
Craig.
Like it was just, but here's the cute thing. And Jackie will probably attest to this too. I remember trying to go through all the doors. And my mom says she specifically remembers me saying, one day I'm going to be able to go through all the doors here.
Oh, wow. And here you are. Have you been through all of them yet? Are you keeping track? No,
some doors still, my little key card doesn't make it. But yes.
I totally agree with you too. Like I like to find all the little back hallway stairwells. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
you guys can't do that if you're listening to this. Only if you work there or one of us probably. But you can't just walk through any hall. Either way. And you also said in your, I don't know if you is this real? You said it in your bio in 2012 when you were attending University of St. Thomas. You had a dream that you were a volunteer at HMNS.
Yeah.
Is that real, or is that just something?
It's like 100. No, it's 100% real. I had a dream that I was volunteering here, and I was like, oh, that would be so cool. I wish I could do that. And I was like, well, what's stopping me from doing that? So I actually looked on the website and I searched volunteering, and it came up, and I applied. It was when Lynn Wisda was still the person that was over volunteering. I came in and she approved me, and I hung out in the Paleo Hall and talk to random strangers about, did you know that that's a female? Or, did you know that he has a really small brain? So
you were talking obviously about David Temple.
Oh, burn.
Sorry.
That's a good one,
there
though.
We go. David would approve of that. So
he would be fine.
But that's the thing, is that going, full circle here, it was the experience that you had of going to the museum as a kid that has you in the seat you are in right now. Same here, same with Kat. So, and giving those memberships, that is so amazing right now, especially I was going to say in 2022, we're going to start having more in-person events, obviously more in-person activities. Vaccination rates are at a good level. So we're trying to get more people back to the museum. We've had great attendance, but it's going to get better. Things are starting to change.
Progressing, yes.
Yeah. And there's going to be a lot more in-person events. And I understand that the second Saturdays for members are also going to be coming back up too.
Yes. And we've actually received a couple of calls from members asking when those are going to come back. If anybody doesn't know, second Saturday is basically every second Saturday of the month. We open 1 hour early for our members, and it's just a really great time for members to come in, see things before it gets too crazy, especially in the summertime when we're just chock full of people that are excited to see everything.
It's a little bit of special time. Yeah. And it gets crowded on the weekends. I mean, it's so it is a special time. That's a real big benefit.
And speaking of being crowded, the membership also grants you $10 parking inside our world famous Houston Icon parking garage for $10.
Oh, yeah. Best parking in the city.
I mean, it really is. I mean, you're surrounded by everything. You got the museum right there. It's just, that's a really big selling point, honestly.
It's covered for the most part.
Yeah.
That's also a good one. The zoo doesn't have covered parking.
That's true. It's true. You can tell everybody who works in the museum district kind of has a real love-hate sort of anxiety-filled relationship with parking and parking issues. It's hard to park, but you get $10 as
That's why I'm always telling people to ride their bikes to the museum, and they're like, Craig, it's 99 degrees outside. You can't do that. So there's so many, and there's members only events going on too. And, Kat's a part of those too. If you're a member, it's more than likely you're probably going to take a class that's a members only class, and you're going to be with Kat.
Yes.
Even more than you already when you're listening to Beyond Bones.
And who doesn't want to be with Kat?
More.
More. So, invade your
What are some
life.
of the members only classes you have coming up in 2022?
Well, we've got members only, educator members only teacher workshops. We have this Saturday is not 2022, but we plan on repeating it again. This is our first time we're doing a members only CSI Houston class where people get to come learn about how forensic anthropologists would excavate a covert burial, covert grave carefully, in the grid system. So very small amount of people and only available to members. So that's pretty exciting. And I'm excited to see how it goes and to do more of them.
Is there anything not related to dead bodies?
In my life? No.
It's true.
I was just being honest. Like I'm kind of an Egyptophile, and I'm into the forensics, and I'm into ancient history. So yeah, pretty much everybody's dead.
And
I was going to say, at the museum, like, we're pretty much surrounded by things that are dead. Like,
we're very comfortable with them. They're our friends.
It's almost like we should just merge with the Funeral History Museum. It would just be like one big thing.
They would not like that.
Probably not. Yeah. And obviously, going back to 2022, we have so many cool things happening. Obviously, I had to write them down. Well, Ramsey's opens up on November 20th to everybody. But on the 19th, it's going to be opening up for members. So if you're a member, if you get on the ball on that, you get in there a day early, you can get all your selfies and all your TikToks in before anybody else. You can do that. Obviously, this is big news, but I'm just going to go and drop it now. Right before Christmas, Body Worlds is coming back. So you will also have entry to Body Worlds.
At a discounted price.
At a discounted price when it returns on December 17th, right in time for Christmas.
Well, and Hanukkah's coming up. I think Hanukkah starts in November this year.
There you go. Okay.
So now's the time. Hanukkah gifts.
Or even surprise your friends and loved ones with a gift before all of that.
Just because gifts.
Don't let it be just because of a holiday. Just... Hey, you're awesome. It's Tuesday. Here's a gift membership for the museum.
I have a pro tip. Yes. Everybody, I like just surprise gifts. There you go. In fact, I need you to know that. So anytime, just bring me a gift. And a membership is a great gift.
So then there's that. Yeah. There's that. And then there's also a discounted entry to the Cockerel Butterfly Center. Mm-hmm. Next year, obviously, a few episodes ago, we talked about the Hall of America's reopening soon. And that's also going to be something you can check that out early if you're a member. Mm-hmm. There's another big exhibit coming next summer that I cannot talk about, but it's going to be really awesome. And you're also going to want to get cool early entry to that one, because there's so many interesting things going on at the museum. And I just really think it's imperative. This is a hard sell, folks. It's imperative that you get your membership. You really should. So. And, really it'll make Jackie happy, and it'll make her look cool to her bosses.
And I don't know if everybody knows that this museum is supported primarily by memberships, ticket sales, and private donations. So that's how we, get to bring cool things to you, right? You're a part of that. So memberships.
That's when Jackie is supposed to say how cool that is.
Yeah. How cool is that, Jackie?
It is cool. No, it really is cool. A lot of people don't know that we are a completely nonprofit museum. Yeah. And when we do tell people that their memberships not only, support them and give them access to all of these great things, they also give us access to remaining open.
Yep.
And we really struggled during lockdown. Mm-hmm. We really struggled. We missed out on a pretty peak time. Mm-hmm. but the members have really, they've remained loyal. And,
oh my gosh,
I think, if they love this place, they love this place, so they want to support us. And we did have quite a few people calling in and emailing us in, like, please just renew. I can't come right now, but please renew my membership. Like, we want to support you guys. We know that you're a nonprofit, and, that just really speaks volumes to what it means to be a member.
It really did mean a lot. And it's I'm not just, I can't overstate this enough, that memberships and members really did help us out in 2020.
Oh,
and
gosh.
We really did pull through because of you guys, and every single membership counts. Every single membership means we get new and cool things at the museum. We can make improvements. If you've been to the museum lately, you probably know, bless you. If you probably know, you did sneeze, right? Or was that a cough?
I did, and I muted like a professional.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go. I need to probably start doing that when I cough. And yeah, it's really just pulled us through. And that is a very special thing. Like I said, we have a lot of improvements coming to the museum. If you've been visiting us lately, you've probably seen this big white wall inside the Glassell Hall. And that's a construction zone right now because we're opening up in 23. Wow, 2023 seems like very far away. Our new Matter and Motion Hall, which is going to be physics and chemistry and all that cool stuff. So guys, you are really getting in on the ground floor of all this stuff. An iconic museum.
We didn't even scrape the surface either. You get a discount, right, on all gift shop right in time for, Hanukkah and Christmas shopping. You get discounts on any extra venue like Giant Screen Theater, Planetarium, Butterfly Center, any special exhibits. You get free access to what we call here the permanent halls, the ones that stay with us. You get discounts on camp and Boy Scouts, like significant ones. Sorry, I'm getting really excited because I'm like, wow, there really is a lot that comes along with this that we tend to not think about like holistically sometimes, but there's a lot of extra.
It's a great deal. And I would say unbiasedly, of course, that it's probably the best deal in the museum district.
Totally. I think you're right. Completely unbiasedly, of course, as well.
Did you ever dream about doing a Zoom cast for the museum?
No. Did you? Did you dream about me?
I did. I dreamed about talking into a little hole on top of my computer about how awesome the museum is.
I had a dream about you dreaming about her dreaming about being on the podcast, and it was amazing.
All right, Christopher Nolan. There's only so many layers that we can.
It's like a little top spinning. It's all I can picture. And the dinosaur and Stan is the what's it called? The totem. Yes, the totem.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. If Stan disappears, then I have only seen that movie on a airplane, so I don't remember how it worked. So there we go. All right, Jackie, thank you very much for joining with us on this silly, weird Astros hangover show. It was very special. Guys, be a member at HMNS. You get a really cool card as well that you can show off to all your friends. And you could be ready to go pay the bill at your favorite restaurant. And then you could, accidentally drop your HMNS membership card, be like, oh, sorry. Oh, did you guys know I'm a member to Houston's iconic science museum? And you go like, yeah, there you go. Anyway, yeah, let me buy dinner for you guys because I saved so much money at the museum being a member, so I can afford to pay for the queso tonight.
Awesome. I have this little commercial playing out in my brain as you're saying these words. I can picture it. I think
maybe we should go film something.
Yes.
Let's make that happen.
Oops, my membership card fell out. Oh no. All right, guys. That's it for this show. Next week and the following weeks, we're going to be talking a lot about the new Egypt Hall that is going to be opening up very soon at HMNS, and also Ramses. Ramses is coming. And guys, stay tuned. It's going to be great. Go buy a membership.
Now. And a gift membership. Now. And another gift membership. And more.
And another gift membership and more.
Yeah. Buy memberships for every single person at your office.
That's awesome.
Buy a membership for your vet tech.
There's plenty of outs there I can work with.
Okay.